Thailand. Thailand is a country with lots of different types of attractions for every kind of tourist. It's a mysterious, beautiful place with tropical islands, beautiful oceans, and exotic beaches that are usually empty during the day. There's big cities with big city life. And there's jungle adventures in the massive jungles in Thailand. There's huge mountains up north. And of course, there's awesome Thai food everywhere in Thailand. With the wonderful Thai culture and the wonderful Thai people, Thailand is known as the land of smiles.
Yay. Good morning, everybody from Thailand. Hope everybody had a awesome New Year, Christmas, all that celebratory stuff. We are here in 2023. Thankfully, it's going to be a good year. I can't wait to get this year started. I've got Mom in the background. Let's bring Mom in. Hello, Mom. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you hear me okay? Everything working perfectly?
Yeah, it looks good. Yep.
Well, you look awful bright this morning.
Yeah, I'm really bright.
So how are things? How's life treating you in the big city of Prachuapkhirikan?
I feel like I'm on an endless vacation.
Endless vacation. Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I was kind of scared to ask that question.
No, I'm not a quitter. No, yeah. I've enjoyed it. It's really beautiful here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm adjusting.
A lot of people had sent me messages. Where's your mom? How come she's not here for the holidays? But it's not like we just got you. I got you chained up to the door over there. You know, you can't go too far. So.
Yeah. I guess we need a time machine. I don't know.
Yeah.
It takes a while to get to your place and my place, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did invite you. I was going to come pick you up and bring you here, but you want to try to stick around for the first year, I guess, and get used to things.
Yeah, I need to try to figure things out.
Yeah. How's the Kiat? Is the Kiat?
Kiat's wonderful. Yeah, I had her. She's all charged up right now. I'm getting ready to take off after this and go to the market.
To the fresh market?
Yeah.
So you are having a little bit of difficulties finding some familiarities. Me and Mom were talking last night on on the phone. She was trying to find dill, and dill was kind of difficult for you to find, huh?
Yeah, no, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find dry dill, so I wanted to make some macaroni salad. It called for dill, so I said, well, okay. I found rosemary to make my roast, but no dill. But,
where did you go to look for that?
well, I went to Macro,
Yeah.
And they have fresh herbs, so I thought, well, maybe I'll find it there. So that's okay.
Well, I promise you that Fresh Mart has probably way more vegetables than we have here in the U.S. Probably a lot of it's unfamiliar to you, but for certain they have dill. So I called Klaus last night and said, Klaus, do you know what dill is? He goes, oh, yeah, I put it on my salmon all the time. I said, man, if you're going into town, because he likes to go up to the market at nighttime. And I said, if you go there, will you grab Mom some dill? Maybe point it in her direction next time you guys are going that way. So he brought you some fresh dill, huh?
Yeah, it was wonderful. It smells so good. I said, yep, that's dill. It looked the same. It wasn't, a different kind of dill. It was dill.
Yeah.
So thank you. Yeah.
So have you been navigating the Lazada app at all?
Yeah, I have. I've ordered quite a few things. I had to have a crock pot. So I ordered that, and Great Northern beans, they don't sell those here. So I had to order that, and some dried cranberries. I've got a few things coming, but
And
I'm trying to find, huh?
Keisha brought you an oven.
Yes, how wonderful. So now I can make me a pie or make you a pie if you ever get here. You will be here.
Have you fired it up yet?
No, I don't even have a pie pan. I don't know. I'm trying to find a pie pan. Nicole has one, and she said I could borrow. So, yeah.
Yeah, I took them, and actually Gift knows where it's at. There's actually a couple. There's like one road with nothing but like bakery goods.
Yeah, I need to go there. Need to find out where that thing is.
Yeah, you'd have to ask Gift because
because I didn't have no baking stuff. I didn't have no oven. What do I need bakingware for? So now I do. Now I'm ready to bake.
Well, like I said before, it's really everything is on your computer desk. You can get on Lazada and order pie pan. You can get that Teflon stuff. All that stuff would be easy to get, but it's good for you to get out of the house and adventure around. I think once you move around.
Right. I met a lot of your Huh?
What were you going to say?
No, I do. I go over to the Boy Scout camp, and walk, and I met a few of your subscribers. Every time I go out, someone says, "Oh, you're Chuck's mom, huh?" I go, "Yeah," and we have a nice little chat. So you got quite a few.
Does that bother you at all?
No, I enjoy it.
Okay.
I enjoy talking to people. They're very nice. Everybody's nice.
So are you carrying your little taser around in case you get a weirdo or something?
Yeah, I was thinking, well, if a dog comes up to me, I don't know if I can put my hand on the trigger, fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I carry that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. Got a whole lot of people in the chat excited to see you here this morning. A lot of people probably don't realize we're on yet. We got 223 people. Wait, I got to give myself a thumbs up. There we go. Anyway, so when I should be there in about a month and a half, unless something happens, I can be there the same day. Maybe.
Yeah, nothing can happen.
Not right now. It's difficult to get anywhere during the New Year's, but.
Yeah, I've been wanting to take a train to, what's it called, Houlihan?
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work. I don't know. I know you go back and forth with the, how it's pronounced. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I don't think we can pronounce it very well as foreigners sometimes, but it's okay as long as we all know where you're talking about. But that would be good. I think that.
I want to get on a train and take a train there. I think that would be cool.
Yeah. You should do that.
Yeah, well, I was going to go with Nicole, and they decide, well, maybe they'll rent a car because a lady here said she'd rent her car to them, and we all could go, and of course it'd be less. And nothing's expensive, so So if it costs $12 to go there and $12 to come back, what's that?
Right.
I think it would be really. I would enjoy it. I love trains, so.
Well, if you don't manage to do that, I'll make sure we do that when we come back. But I want to teach you how to use the the little app for I forgot the name of to get the car. It's my mind went blank because I don't use it. Like is it Grab, like Grab, yeah. So
I thought they did.
well, when you get to the train station, you can just get a Grab and it could take you right to the mall. And
They have them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they have it there.
In Hua Hin, they have it, but not.
Yeah,
not
I was thinking of here.
Not in Matua, so.
Yeah, I'm
But
moving around.
if you don't get a chance to do that before I come, we'll make sure I teach you how to use the Grab. And the Grab thing is easy, actually. You can pay for everything, and you can watch when it's coming to you, and just tell it you want to go straight to the mall. There's a couple of malls there, and that's the easiest way to get around. Yeah, Bolt or Grab.
Yeah,
but anyway,
I don't want to get on the back of a motorcycle. No, thank you.
No, it'll be a car, or you can if it show up. I don't know if they have them with motorcycles, but maybe. But if it shows up, just click the next option.
Yeah, I'm not ready to do that yet.
Yeah.
However, I don't know.
So, what kind of problems are you experiencing that you're having a difficult time getting through, if any?
Any problems?
Yeah.
The only thing I'm having trouble, and I'm really not having trouble because when I go to the store, I know I'm going to buy something. I'm going to go to the cashier and I'm going to pay them money because it shows me how much I owe, and I pay them with my card. And so I don't have a problem going shopping or communicating. It's funny because I wanted some butter cookies at Lotus, and I got a can, and the girl behind the counter was telling me in Thai that if you buy a can of cookies, you get one free.
Right.
But she couldn't communicate that to me, and I go, I know it's hard, like she understood that. And then another girl came up to her and said, and they were just sitting there laughing because neither one of them knew anything. So that one girl that came up, she went over there. I finally figured it out because she was, I don't know. It's just weird. I figure these things out. So the one girl, she went over there and got me another can of cookies, and I go, oh, buy one, get one free. Okay. So it was hilarious. But I'm doing a lot of Pictionary, and I'm, doing a lot of sign language.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like one day I went to the German restaurant. I told you in my key I had the brake on, and I could not get that thing down when I was getting ready to leave. And I got up out of my seat. I went around. I'm like, oh my goodness, this thing's stuck and I can't go anywhere. So I had some woman and her big son. I don't know. He looked like he was 16, but he's a big boy. They were coming towards me, and I said, with my sign language, I pointed to my brake and I pointed to him. And I go, can you, I was going this with the brake. Can you? and they understood me, and he went down there and none did it. And I'm like, thank God, But I'm doing a lot of sign language, and, I'm understanding in my own way what they're doing or what I'm, so I have something. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy something, and it's working out, It'd be nice if I could talk to them, but it ain't happening right now. So,
Yeah.
But that's yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if communicating is 100%, I'm trying to dig for a light here, is 100% necessary, I think just finding ways to navigate with what you have will probably be the outcome. But at least that worked out. He didn't call an ambulance thinking he had Tourette's.
No, it was right away, I mean, right away somebody showed up because I'm thinking, okay, now I'm gonna have to go find some dude, act helpless, but I was.
Yeah.
But everything seems to work out fine. I'm not concerned about it. I'm enjoying myself. I came to Thailand to get rehabilitated.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my goal. Come here, start walking, and go getting some wonderful massages. I'd come here just for the massages. Oh my gosh. Go sit on the beach and get your foot and your legs massaged with oil. Are you kidding me? For $3? I'm like, what? It seems so silly to me to have to pay $3, like the lady across the street from you. I said, well, I need to have I need a pedicure, and I said I have the nail polish. So I said, so Paige took me over there and told her what I wanted, and I said, well, you're leaving, so how much do I get? How much you want? And she goes, 50 baht. What? I mean, $1.50 to paint my toes? Are you kidding me? So, I gave her 100 and she was thrilled. And I'm like, I'm thrilled. And, in America, they're $40 for a pedicure, or 20 to give it. So anyway, but yeah, to be able to go walk on the beach, go walk on the, by the ocean and feel the breeze. It's like, pinch me. Is this a dream? Wake me up. Don't wake me up then.
We got a lot of people in the background asking questions. Hold on to your questions for a little bit, guys. We're just going to talk a little bit about what's going on with her, ask her some questions, and then we'll move to some of y'all's questions. But we got a lot of awesome people here in the chat. So, well, that's good. I'm glad that you're not like going crazy yet with the culture shock. I would kind of hope that the time that we spent together in Thailand helped navigate with a little bit of your thinking of Thailand. It's not like you just landed here and you walked off the plane and went, what the hell? But I would hope that that you have a little bit of better understanding since you're there. But I knew that you would. Well, I kind of figured maybe you would have some obstacles along the way during this time, by yourself, learning how to use the tools that you have with the Google Maps and the Google Voice and all this stuff with Google. You can pretty much get away. And I was telling Mom last night, I said, Mom, all you had to do was go push the little button on your phone and go, show me a picture of dill weed in Thailand. And sure enough, like 4 or 5 pictures popped up. I said, just show her that. Or you could go to your Google Translate and type in dill, vegetable, dill, and then
I think it's
dill herb. I'm sorry. What do I know about damn herb? Dill herb, and then it would give you a translation, and you could have showed it to somebody in the market. Stuff like that. Those tools, but you just got to get used to that. But once you get your niche on where things are and what's available, I think it'll all come together in that little town. It's not like you're traveling all over Thailand where everything is different, so.
No, it's a nice town. I like it. It's very quiet. Mm-hmm. On New Year's Eve, it was just the neighbors across the street from me. They were blowing things up, And the dog next door who used to bark at it, the one you just love, the one next door. Yeah. It's finally realized that I live here and it doesn't need to bark at me, because every time I saw it barked at me. I said, can you shut up, please? So finally it left me alone, So anyway.
Maybe give it a dog treat or something,
I don't know if I want to start that.
So food, talk to me about food. Cause
you don't want to know about food.
When you first got here,
70 years in the U.S. eating all the processed food I could handle and all that junk. And I was 30 pounds overweight, stressed out to the max. But I came here and I do enjoy some Thai food, but, I'm pretty much like my American food. So, I've had to learn how to change up my recipes, They don't.
Yeah.
I miss HEB. I love their tomato sauce. Their spaghetti sauce. I can just dump a can, but not here. Everything is in a bag, or they have things in a can, but it doesn't taste like America. But I'm learning
Yeah.
how to, do some more seasoning and stuff like that. But I don't eat pork, so the Thai people love their pork, and a lot of dishes are with that, and so I'm limited on what I can eat, and I can't eat spicy food. It's not that I don't like
Right.
it; it's that my body says no, because then I'll break out in hives if I eat spicy food. So I'm just a delicate flower. What can I tell
El-
you?
Elmer gave you $50. I'll tell Paige to put it in your account.
Oh boy, well, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, everybody's been so wonderful, and I think I have 2 or 3 years supply of grits. So you people are just amazing, and I really appreciate you and thank you for it.
Yeah.
It's I miss my grits, but now I enjoy my grits. They don't have beef hot dogs here. Excuse me, beef hot
Yeah.
dogs. I haven't found beef hot dogs or beef sausage. I know you brought me some,
Mhm.
but yeah, beef. I don't know if Lizada has any kind of beef sausage.
Yeah, you
We
might
could
want to
do.
do a Lazada search. Maybe I'll look a little later. If I find something, I'll ship it to
Yeah.
you.
Well, you told me about that one store. I mean, that one restaurant kind of noodle
Yeah.
shop that had, the meat. I'm gonna go check that out too. See what they have.
You'll find later on in Hua Hin, there'll be many places that you can buy foreign goods for. Maybe somebody can send us a link if they know where they can find any beef sausage or beef products or something like that. But I know in that area there is a lot of foreigners, so
Right.
it might be a matter of, well, I got to get to that area maybe once every 2 or 3 months, to stock up on this or that.
Yeah, I got to go to that DIY store.
Yeah.
I know
DIY,
you
yeah.
on your last video you said, "I'm sorry, Mom, we're going in this your favorite store."
Mark gave you another $5 for your pie pan.
All right, thank you, Mark. I
Yeah.
need a pie pan. I need to make Chuck a cherry pie when he comes visit. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
nice little oven. I mean, it's a nice oven, so I'm really
Mom,
happy about it.
mom, you got like a ton of appliances now. Where are you gonna put all this stuff?
No, it's all I have a place for everything. It's amazing how everything is fitting so perfectly.
Okay.
I'm not messing everything up. It's really nice.
So I'll have to maybe next time show some before and after clips of maybe the way you were walking, your appearance, your attitude versus then, when we come back. But I mean, you look amazing. Like you've lost, not just because of the eye surgery, but I mean, your whole complexion has changed in a very short period of time in Thailand. So, I mean, it's a matter of, you're not really like going and doing Zumba every day. It's just that you haven't been
No,
eating,
I
like
can't
you
do that
said.
yet, but I sure did like that. Yeah, and going to a gym. I can't get to a gym. There is another one. Joe said he was gonna. We didn't drive by it, but we drove down the street that turns to it. But when I was with you, I spent 4 hours in the gym. I was in the best shape ever. I know I'm 70, but I sent you that picture of that 74-year-old that looked like she was 50. I would love to be able to go to the gym like that
I,
again.
I got to share this, Mom. So I was trying to get Mom motivated to. She hadn't been. Well, there was a little series of events that kept her from starting her walking regime, but she was sending me this little thing on the internet about what a 70-year-old person should do as far as exercise, walking and stuff like that. And it's like, Mom, just stay away from the average this or that. You're not an average person. You don't need to be the average weight, the average this or that. Just it's just steps. You don't need to say, well, you only need to walk 2,500 steps a day. We need to stay away from that generic mindset. We got to push ourselves just a little tiny bit. So If you can walk 3,000 steps this week, then try to walk 3,500 next week. Push
No,
yourself a little bit. So just a little bit. It's only walking. It's not running, or you're not you're not skipping rope, or playing hopscotch. You're walking.
right.
So
I know. And then when I sent you a picture of that 74-year-old woman that was ripped, you
yeah.
said, you commented back. You said, "Oh, she's just average," or
No, I did. I said above average. Above
"Oh,
average.
she's above average."
Yeah. See, above average.
Oh well, I'm not average. I may be 70, but I'm still feeling. I'm 32 forever, so that's just the way it is.
Yeah. So you're getting along in soy. Well, if not,
Soy,
don't say it on here. No, Soy America, has everything been
my
been,
little
been
Soy America street.
hunky dory?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody's super nice, super helpful. Vince
Yeah.
is putting together my shoe rack.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, he told me the other day that, yeah, give me that box, I'll put your shoe rack together. I said, well, you don't think I can do it? I go, hey, I'm not gonna. If you wanted to put together my shoe rack, go for it. But everybody's very helpful, very nice.
Well, I will
Yeah.
say this: if you and I do this too, especially with I got like 100 bags to carry, like camera equipment and stuff like that, and backpacks for bicycling. But don't accumulate stuff. You've got your Thai neighbors. Make sure you hand off to them. It'll be really appreciated. You definitely want to keep your Thai neighbors in mind and be friendly as much as you possibly can with them. But try
Right.
to stuff that you find that's not really what you wanted or useful for you anymore. Just hand it off to somebody that can need that could use it.
Right. No, I'm not collecting stuff. So when you come here, you're going to have to start going through it like my house was. I had 4 of everything, maybe 5. And no,
Yeah.
I got what I need, everything I need, it's available. And, I'm very happy about that. I don't feel like I'm deprived of anything. I just got to, get to learn the spices. And, when I go to the market, seriously, I think at least 50% of the stuff that's there, I'm like, what's that? There's different vegetables or fruits, but I'm just really happy with all of it. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Your backdrop, your scenery looks like you're sitting in a studio, but that's your house. So are you
That's my
everything?
house. I love my house. This place is perfect. When it was being built, even Keisha told me when she was here that, I saw the bedroom. I'm like, well, what are you going to do with that? And I even was, like the bedroom, I think you wanted me to put a queen size bed in there or something. I said, I don't even think I don't even think a twin could fit in there. But and she commented on that too. I said, but this place is absolutely perfect. Of course, I would wish I had a bathroom in my bedroom, but it's the size is absolutely perfect for one person.
Right.
Yeah.
So is there anything you really don't like about the house that you wish was different?
Well, just the bathroom is in the kitchen, to the kitchen,
Yeah.
But no, it's perfect for me. I mean, I love it. Everybody can't believe it. I can't believe you found all that green. I'm like, yeah, really. I mean, it's like whenever I wanted something, it was there. I mean, you were with me. It's like, wow, how'd that happen? But I like the way it all came together. It's just, and my last thing, my picture behind me, I love that picture. But no.
So how's your health? You think? I mean, not just your appearance, but health wise. I mean, how are you feeling? Feeling
Well,
any
the other
different?
day, the only thing that happened was I rubbed some, because the restaurant had it and we were outside. I rubbed some mosquito spray on my legs, and that's the only thing that changed, because the next day I had the same thing that I had that night to eat. I thought, it wasn't food poisoning or nothing, but that spray, had some chemical, and the next morning I woke up, I was extremely dizzy and nauseated, but only for half a day. So I think it was the bug spray.
I see.
Like I said, I'm very sensitive to stuff.
Right.
But health-wise, I'm doing really good, of course. I'm like my mother. My mother's 96, and
Yeah.
she says I'm wonderful. I'm good. I think I got her wonderful. I'm good gene, I guess. But no, I'm fine. I feel
Can you
good.
see the comments on the screen, Mom?
No, actually, no, I can't.
Okay. Can you see the one I just popped up?
Yeah. What does it say? I can't really see. It's really small.
Okay. Mark sent you another $4.99.
Well, what's up with
She
Mark?
said,
He's very generous. Thank you,
have
Mark.
you thought about doing a garden on your back patio? Might be fun.
Yes, I have. I have enough seeds to start another planet. Thank you very much. Organic seeds. Don't tell nobody. But as Chuck says, oh, Mom's got enough seeds. She can start another planet. She can start a planet.
Thank you very much, Jake. I'll get to all the comments here in just a moment, but just checking in with Mom. Want to ask her some questions, and I'm sure you guys have some questions possibly for her if she feels like asking. So, you talked to Grandma. Were you able to talk to her the other day on the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to be 97 in May, and she broke her hip and she's been going down ever since, but she's not walking right now. Hey, Mom, if you're seeing, and she's in a wheelchair, so but she's always she's the most positive person I've ever met. She's positive all the time. She'll tell you she's wonderful if she's puking her guts out. I mean, she just like that, she's just something else. But yeah, I did. That was very nice. And Jan's son and his wife and my niece, her granddaughter's there right now. So yeah, they're all visiting Grandma.
So what about fishing? Kurt Williams, thank you very much. How's the fishing going?
Well, the fishing isn't going. I was there with you, and I could cast, but nothing was biting. And then Vince went out with Mike, and they didn't catch anything either. So I don't know, maybe we just found a bad spot. But Vince was telling me there is a place down yonder that we can go, and he knows there's fish. So maybe we'll hit that up. But we had that storm, the wind, with that horrible accident with that Navy ship. And then so we had some weather too, and then they had a boat race. It was really cool. They had I didn't get to go see it, but they had bleachers and a boat race. So the water, there was a lot of activity because of the holidays. So, but anyway, I love to fish. I'd like to catch something besides a cold.
Well, let's get to some questions. They're popping up. A lot of them are popping up. Daniel Wise asked, how much was your first full electric bill for your home?
Oh, I don't know. I said, are you kidding me? You want me to pay this? $60 US. I mean, really? Come on now. I got 2 air conditions. I don't, my house is air conditioned all the time. Yeah. And then what was my water bill? $15. So my utilities are outrageous.
That's the only 2 bills you got, right?
That's it. Thank you. That's it. Thank you very much. Yeah. That's Thailand for you. I've already paid my year rent. Yeah.
And the only reason why that is because when you get the bill, you just kind of put the number in your phone app.
I did pay it. Something was going on. Maybe it was because of the holidays. The phone app wasn't working, and I had to go to 7-Eleven and pay my electric bill. I think they charged me a whole $1 or something. Yeah, it was outrageous.
Vision 1707 says your mom looks younger than when she first went there. Very nice haircut, makes you look younger.
Well, thank you. I'm getting ready to get my hair cut again, and I'm thinking about getting more blonde in it. Like, I don't know. I'm just, it is what it is. But yeah.
Daz is here in the background.
Hey, Daz.
Lot of
He's a cool dude. I like
awesome
that.
people. I saw Mitch and a few others back here. Maybe they're all taking a break or trying to come up with some questions. The Jake family, awesome. Good to see you. Mom, what food are you missing the most from home?
A Texas steak.
Like a certain particular restaurant or just the steak in general?
No, steak in general, because Texas know how to make steak. So, it's not, pretty much all the restaurants are pretty good. You don't have to go hunting. If they serve steak, it's going to be a good steak. And lasagna, here I got, I went to one restaurant and got lasagna, and I knew it was frozen out of the box. So homemade. I was just thinking about that last night because I'm really craving Italian food, but it has,
Happy New Year, James. Let's see. Andrew's got a surgery question for you, Mom. How many days did you fully recover?
For what?
For your eye surgery?
Oh, well, I had the surgery done, and then in 6 days I was to go back and get the stitches out. So, I look like I've gotten a bar fight, of course, for the first 65 days. And then, it didn't hurt. I didn't even have any pain pills. Just when it first happened, I had a pain pill, and then I didn't need any more. It was amazing. That doctor was fantastic, just like the tattoo lady, except for her killing my ear. I don't think I'll ever forget. That was an adventure. But your tattoo lady's perfect too. Yeah.
Daniel Wise, thank you very much. Kara here is bait money for your next fishing trip.
Oh, right.
Market and just buy a fish with that.
What kind of bait should I get? I don't know,
Yeah.
Some shrimp.
Jeff Arnold says, Mom, you've been a blessing, or been an inspiration to many. Chuck, keep it up with your awesome videos. Our and all of our blessings from Carrollton, Texas. Mitch is still in the background. Good morning, Mitch.
Hey, Mitch.
Gianna says, are there more places for rent on the American street? No, I don't think so, but you could probably stay at the hotel down the road.
We got quite a few hotels,
On the same road, there's a hotel.
Yeah, right here. Yeah. Yeah. And it's what is it? $15 a night? Oh, come on now. That's outrageous.
Vicky's happy to see you. She says, hopefully we can make this a weekly thing.
Well, that would be nice. Thank you.
Red Speedo Traveler. Thanks for coming. Hope I don't see you in the Speedo. Happy New Year, Kara. You're looking wonderful. You too, Chuck. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too, and everybody else. All right. The Horanzis from San Antonio. Very cool.
Yeah, I miss Texas. I miss their store. Like I said, I miss HEB.
Mark says Italian food is in Hua Hin. Actually, there's Italian food, I think, everywhere in Thailand, but Hua Hin has many, many options, of course, for good food. But that might, if it doesn't work out for Mom in Prachuap, that's her next stop. Be a little bit more expensive though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to find a running. Yeah, that would be nice if I could start running. If I saw a snake, I probably wouldn't start running. But running path where I don't have to worry about dogs would be nice.
Yeah.
Well,
just the animals they're pretty smart here actually. And once they get used to seeing something, they're
Yeah.
okay with that, you know. And if you bring some treats or something, some kind of little dog snack, make friends with them is probably the best thing to do in your little walking area, you know.
Yeah, as long as they don't
So,
bite me if I don't have treats. Where's
yeah,
my
well,
treat?
or just ignore them. I mean, once they get used to seeing you, they'll know.
Yeah, when
They'll
I
know.
was walking by the ocean, there was a dog. When I turned, I saw him and he was walking towards me. And then he just kind of stopped and looked at me like, I don't think I want to mess with her. Because I was like, don't get too close. I have something for you here. I got your taser.
Bobby, we talked about the Kiat just a little while ago. Kiat's been doing good. She had a little handbrake issue, but other than that,
Yeah,
Kiat's
but
been working great, huh?
huh?
Kiat's been doing good.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And the handbrake, I just sprayed some WD-40 on it, loosened it up. It hadn't given me any more trouble. It was just that one day maybe I had too much strength, and I just cranked it up too high. I don't know, but it got stuck.
Happy New Year, Linda and Roger. Graham Clark says, hi, Chuck and Kara. Kara, what are your plans, New Year's resolutions for 2023?
Well, first of all, I don't make any. I just live every day to the fullest, I'm
Yeah.
just living in the moment, and that's how I'm very positive about, my future. So I just plan on getting stronger and stronger. Like I said, I came here to get rehabilitated. I know what to do. I've been doing
Yeah.
it, and I feel really good.
A lot of questions. I just had to step down to the bottom here.
Yeah, that would be just to get stronger and stronger, and
Laura says, is Kara's place rented or did you buy it? She must be new to the channel, but I've seen her comment before. But no, Mom's this is not a condo, or she didn't buy it. There's no need for her to buy anything here or attempt to try to figure out how to buy anything here in Thailand because she's not 100% sure. Day by day, right? So it's easy
right.
just to make a short-term commitment and not have to anchor in and worry about stuff. But Mom, if we know the owner of the building and the neighbors and everything, and you could stay there indefinitely. And actually, they would love it to not have to try to find another tenant for sure. So they've already told you, me, everybody else, they wish you would stay there for indefinitely. So
Yeah, and they said just make the thing your own, make it your own, and that's what we've been doing.
yeah.
Yeah, you worked really, really hard. You
Yeah,
left me your drill. I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
well, I left it there in case Vince or somebody else needs to do it. I didn't expect you to start hammering in the wall, but
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I can't, me and my power tools. I don't have any power tools right now, but I love power tools.
James Thompson says, Kara, what is the one thing in Thailand that has surprised you in a good way?
Surprised me?
In a good way.
Oh, well, everybody is extremely nice. They don't look at you weird. They don't act like, they just let you be here. The people are fantastic. They're very loving. You think, well, you're a foreigner and they're going to say, what are you doing in my country? No, they're very welcoming. And, that was really surprising. And the beautiful weather. I love it summer all year round. Oh, that's wonderful. You don't have to deal with all that snow and all that mess. Of course, we were raised in Florida, so we're southern to the bone. We can't handle that cold stuff.
Yeah.
And in driving, everybody's extremely, they have what are they called, salangs?
Yeah.
The motorcycle with the cart on the side. They look after, especially here. I don't know about in Bangkok. I'm sure they're okay. But people go around you. They're very polite, and they look out for you. I was a little nervous going into town the first time, and I keep hearing Chuck go, because I drove it. Remember, I drove it in the Temples thing, and you kept saying, "We're gonna die. We're gonna die."
It's a stress factor. It was okay. seeing how you how seeing how you you delivered on with stress. You did
Well,
fine.
then I kept. You think I was gonna wipe out everybody's,
Yeah.
their mirrors on their car because I was getting real close to.
Well, let me, on the little kiat thing, and that's more. Those little things are more for elderly people. And
Yeah.
when Thai people see somebody in that thing, they pretty much yield. They're very respectful to their elders
Yeah.
In the Thai culture. So they say, "Oh, sawa is a slang for sungwai," which means like an elderly person that you'll see them riding in the middle of the street and they don't care about nothing. And people
No.
are just they won't honk, they won't be aggressive. They'll just wait and they'll be like, "Oh, it's just the older person," and they'll wait until they get an opportunity to go around. It's very, very opposite from where we come from and our
Oh yeah,
mindset.
they'll run you
But
off the road where we come from. They
yeah,
don't put up
so
with. Either they're pushing you, or you're behind a tractor. Saying,
yeah,
"Oh my god."
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but people are very respectful and helpful to people that are older than them,
Yeah,
and
they are. They've been very nice, very nice. Yeah.
it's a good thing.
And then the prices of things, I'm like, you took me into a like a Home Depot, and I'm like, how can they sell this stuff so cheap? And you go, because there's no middleman. I'm like, how they make any money off this stuff? And it's beautiful stuff. It's just, you can find whatever you need here. And you were showing me, "Hey, Mom, you want a riding lawnmower?" And I'm like, are you kidding me? I never want to see another riding lawnmower. I need a leaf blower though, because I got to deal with these leaves around here. My neighbor's trees are flying in my yard, and I'm sweeping a
Yeah,
lot. So, you know,
yeah.
but
Just pay the neighbor a couple of baht, and she'll
yeah,
come
I
over
did.
and
It'd
sweep
be
for you.
nice. I went and bought a garbage can to put my leaves in, because I don't. If I put them out in the street, they're going to come back in. So I don't. I'm not stupid. I'm going to defeat that. So I went
I
and bought me
promise you, if you just go tell the lady across the street, "Hey, I'll just give you, maybe 100, 200 baht a week, or what, just every now and then, maybe 2 times a week, come over and sweep."
right, right.
She would,
Well,
you would,
she did. The
you
neighbor.
would be helping her out too, So
Right. Well, the lady across the street, she came over here one day and she was sweeping, and I'm like, "What are you, doing?" And I gave her some money, and she didn't want it, and I'm like,
yeah,
"No, take it." But yeah,
yeah.
I mean, everybody's very helpful and you know, very nice.
Well, that's good. Yeah, just take care of your neighbors, and I know when I was over there, like the little boy across the street seemed like a little bit of a nuisance. Has he been all right for you, or?
I haven't even seen a little boy.
Well, he's not really a little boy. I guess he's probably maybe a 13-year-old or something, the chubby
Yeah, he
one.
was probably the one blowing up all the noise. Yes, he was running around doing that, and they were doing some bottle rockets over here. I'm like, okay, just hope it don't land on my Fiat and burn my seat up.
Well,
But it didn't.
Nicole's in the house. She said you can borrow Mike's blower.
Oh yeah.
If you want the exercise.
Well, it is good exercise. It's sweet, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to do any yard work. I'm sorry, I'm done with that. Been there, done that. Don't even want the
Yeah.
T-shirt. So yeah,
Yeah.
no. Mm-mm.
So it's hot there, huh?
It's not too bad. It's been like 70 at night, 75, 70. It hadn't
Yeah.
been bad at all. Of course, I'm not really going outside that much except for walking. And like I said, I walked at 11:30. I went walking at 11 in the morning, and the breeze was so wonderful. I wasn't even sweating. And I was walking,
Yeah.
but it was great. The weather, I guess is it winter here? I don't know. I just say it's summer all the time, but the weather hadn't
Yeah.
been bad. It's been in the low 80s.
Right.
Yeah.
It's freezing here. It was like 17. Well, it's 20 right now. It was like
Mm.
16, 17 this morning.
Oh boy. No.
Somebody says Mark just gave you another $4.99.
Okay, Mark.
Mark must watch a lot
Thank
of
you.
infomercials or something. Mom, get you a wheel turning composter for your garden. Use the leaves and your
Yeah, I
computer
thought of that too. I've
for
been,
food
yeah,
scraps and paper. Yeah. You used
yeah.
to do a lot of that stuff back in the
Oh yeah, I had some.
country.
Yeah, when I was in Texas, I had some beautiful gardens. Yeah, yeah,
You
I
guys
thought about
collected
that too.
rainwater and had a composter and all kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we dig. I don't know if it's legal now, but we had all kinds of rainwater catching, and
Yeah.
I would water my plants with the rainwater. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I need to grow me some dill. No,
Well, you can. You got plenty of room back there to just set you up some pots,
I
you
know.
know.
I thought about that. Well, it'd be nice to, of course, I'd be putting some stuff together because I like to build things, but some
Yeah.
standing planters that I could put plants in would be really cool on the side over here. Since I can't have windows, I can just have me a garden over there.
Well, your neighbor put up a nice little garden. I'm sure he wouldn't mind you sticking a couple of plants in there. It's a big little plot. I don't think he's
Right?
going to be growing corn or sugar cane in that thing. It's quite a big spot, you know.
Yeah, I do have corn to grow too. Organic corn, not this GMO crap. Yeah.
You can buy the organic stuff at the market for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only what, 15 baht for, it's something
Yeah,
ridiculous. Everything is
yeah,
like, oh my goodness. Yeah, he said my deal was, I said, how much I owe you? He goes, just 10 baht. I'm like, oh, okay. So it ain't nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I like to, as soon as I find a place to buy some dirt,
Mhm. Well, I showed you that one going down the road on the way to the Home Pro Road. There was a couple of
yeah,
uh,
there's three. There's
places there.
about three of them, maybe four on that place. But Vince will know,
Yeah,
where to go get it. But
yeah.
I don't think they have the nice black dirt that I'm used to.
They do. It's just you gotta. I don't know. Like I just bought some. Sometimes it's it's like the starter soil stuff that doesn't really work.
Yeah,
You have to mix it, but they have
right.
regular soil too. It's difficult because it's all in Thai. You got to ask them what kind of soil it is, but they do have it here. Or just go tell Thune to go shovel you a bucket full of dirt and give her.
She'd probably do it.
Oh yeah, she go out in the woods and bring you back some good red soil. I'm sure she would.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good soil around there. A lot of that red, dark. So they grow a lot of fruit and vegetables out there too.
yeah.
So,
I'll just go out in the rice field and give me some.
well, I wouldn't go in somebody's rice field, but you just step off the road and probably get you some.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, everybody's wishing us a happy new year. Thank you guys very much. I've got so many wishes on my Facebook page and Messenger, and it's really difficult to wish everybody individually happy new year. But I hope I'm so I'm kind of glad to get rid of 2022. I've kind of felt still restricted, and I think this 2023. My motto this year is being free in 2023.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
I felt a little restricted this, last year, but I think
It
I
was
think
a
thank
busy year. Very busy year.
well in this town it's been crazy busy for New Year's. Like me and Paige went to the store the other day and I parked in front of the house. I couldn't even park my truck down the road because
Oh no.
it was traffic. It was gridlock. I had to wait till the evening time to go park it, but it's going to be like that for a while. And then we have our festival coming up, and it gets really, really like crazy locked in
I bet I
here.
saw your last video with all the stores coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Freelance Travels. Thank you very much. Here is a modest donation for the garden startup. Cheers from Okinawa. Mom, you want to go to Japan this year?
Who, me?
Yeah.
If I can get some good teriyaki chicken.
No, they don't have that stuff there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm looking for teriyaki sauce because I love teriyaki chicken. And I'm in macro looking around. I'm like, come on now, how close are we to Japan? And you don't have teriyaki sauce? Come on.
They have that everywhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking, this is ridiculous. Come on, at least you got teriyaki sauce for me. But they did, and it was very good. I made me some teriyaki chicken, and then I got some wonderful barbecue sauce. I'm gonna cook me up some, some chicken with barbecue sauce on it on my new grill. So yeah.
Graham Clark has another question for you, Mom. When Chuck first moved to Thailand and was videoing his life there, did you ever imagine you'd be living there yourself one day? Or did the videos ever make you wish that you were there also?
Well, of course, I'm a beach girl, so, I would love to go to, it's funny. You got to really be careful what you say. What do you wish for and what you speak? Because I told you, in the States, with all the craziness going on, I used to say, okay, this is what I want. And I spoke it all the time. I said, just take me to a tropical island, drop me off, make sure I got a fishing pole and a palm tree, and leave me alone, and y'all just figure it out because I'm out of here. And then when I came to Thailand, I said, boy, I kind of I'm in a tropical island, and there's a lot of palm trees and some fishing. So, yeah.
Well, you definitely got to be careful saying that around me, because if you want, I can make that happen really quick.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying you can make teriyaki yourself.
I can, but there's some. I have the recipe for that, but I can't find the. I forget what it's called. The stuff you got to put in.
Don't send teriyaki. Don't send it. We have plenty of teriyaki here. She's just got to look for it.
I better be careful. Yeah. But I do have a wonderful recipe. I just haven't found the. I don't know what it's called. I'd have to get my recipe out, but yeah. But I did find it, and it was very tasty. And I bought a whole big bag of sesame seeds because that's all they had. So I got probably 3 years supply of sesame seeds.
Well, I think it's good, and you haven't really ventured out too much, I know, but I think it's good for you maybe to just go without any expectation, because this is what me and Paige do a lot. And we just go, and I have it a lot in my videos, where we just go into the store, and I just walk around, cluelessly and find stuff. Wow, they got this, or I didn't know they had that, or, you just go adventure and you see things that, oh, okay, now I know where to find that, But if you really want it, you need to buy it up right there, because it probably won't be there next time. But, but also, like I said, Lazada, you can just type in teriyaki sauce, and there it will be. And they'll deliver one thing of spice. It doesn't matter what you want on Lazada.
Right.
They'll deliver it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what I do, because you told me, first of all, if you don't understand something, because I am a person of extreme common sense. I just have to say that, I may not be book smart, but I have common sense.
That's the best way to be, Mom.
Yeah, and you sit there and you try to figure out, why are you doing this like this? It's almost like, you don't need to be doing it like that. It's so much easier this way, because we're used to that. And you're just sitting there scratching your head, and you say, well, don't try to figure anything out. Just keep moving and keep smiling. Just and that's what I do, because I'm like, I remember what you tell me, don't try to figure it out. Just go on, because you ain't going to ever figure it out. Your head will explode.
I think we've had that conversation at least probably 20 times, right?
Right. Just like when I told you, how do you learn the language? And you said, well, you guys got to leave your brain at the door. But
Yeah.
you can't figure it out. Just forget all about all what you learn. I'm like, well, how do you do that at my age,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just shake my head and remember what you tell me and just say, I don't know,
I,
whatever.
I've said, I've said a few times that Thailand's making me stupid, because I don't care. It doesn't matter to overthink things. Sometimes we expect the outcome to go in our favor, but just best just to sit back and go, I don't know, whatever, and just look the other way. But
Right, just don't trouble your mind with it. Just not it. You're never gonna, they're not gonna change. So it's gonna get
yeah.
done on their terms, their way, and so don't worry about it. Just keep moving on.
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully, Daz says he's going to Okinawa maybe later this year. So hopefully we can tag along. You want to go to Okinawa, Mom?
Uh,
Mom, you're not much of the free bird, are you? Like traveling around?
No, because when I was young, my father moved. I was probably in 3 schools a year, and we were always in the backseat of a car going somewhere, moving somewhere. We never was still. We never, traveling all the time. I mean, really. And so, after I built my house in Texas and I settled down for almost 40 years, I put down some roots. And I'm really not that. I say I'm not adventurous, but boy, have I been adventurous
Yeah.
here. But no, I don't really care to
Well,
travel.
I think what I kind of helped you kind of envision, because sometimes we need visions to be able to move forward, some goals and stuff, was that this is the last quarter of your life. So this one needs to be the best part of your life, the final countdown. Not that it's coming to an end soon, but we need to stretch out the final quarter for as long as we can and have an awesome final journey.
Right,
I think you accepted that and to just letting it go and saying, okay, this is what, if it's meant to, remember we were sitting on your porch together. If
right,
it's meant to be, then so it'll happen, and it just, from that point on, it just went like straight downhill. It's like, well, I mean, like a roller, like everything went so smooth.
it was,
Once
it was
we talked
everything.
about it and we made a
Right.
final decision, it was just
Hmm.
meant to be. We didn't have many obstacles in our way.
No,
So,
it was, it was just really surprising. I kept saying, wow, wow, wow. Everything just, it's like heaven opened and we just walked right through. It was awesome. But
Tommy,
huh?
no, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, if you want change, you can have change. You just have to figure it out, and we figured it out. And boy, was it wonderful. when I left, when I left Magnolia, Texas, I didn't look back. I tell you what, I was done. The whole chapter of that big book was over, and I started writing my new book, and it's absolutely wonderful. And yeah, the next whatever, it's going to be good because I take care of myself very well. Very well.
When I try to preach, you got to put the what ifs aside. You can't let the what ifs and the
No,
cannot
you gotta live your
keep
life.
you down. So sometimes you
Mhm.
just gotta just throw your hands up and just go, okay, I
That's what
want
I did.
this, and we're
Yeah.
gonna make it happen.
Well, we overthink. Americans overthink. We got to try to figure it out. Put a pencil to it. Show our neighbor. Show. We just gotta have everybody agreeing, and nobody really agreed with this. Of course, my mother didn't want me to leave Mississippi with my sister. They didn't want me to go, but it was time. It was time for me to live. I was stuck in that house for 10 years by myself, and I was ready. I was ready for a huge change, and
Yeah,
like you said, it just worked out. Everything just went so smoothly. It was ridiculous.
right.
It was ridiculous.
To real quick, Tommy wants to know if you've had any problems with the monkeys. Have they scared you at all when you're driving through?
No, no, the monkeys, yeah, beat your horn sometime to get them out. I get them out of the road if they're at Monkey Mountain. But
Yeah.
no, they're not. They don't bother you. A lot of people stop and feed them, and they don't bother you at all. I haven't had any problem with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dark Brother, Kara, do you like living on your own or living with Chuck and Paige?
I've lived by myself for the last 10 years in my big, huge house in Texas. And you get used to that. I'm extremely independent. So, I like my alone time. I like to be independent. I love Paige and Chuck but it's nice to be here and do what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. I want to go to bed at 2 p.m. and sleep till 6. I can do that, but I don't. But sometimes I take a nap, and just depends on what's going on during the day. But no, I do like to be alone. I lived alone, and I'm never lonely. I'm never bored. So people go, I'm lonely, I need somebody around. No, anybody who's independent and by themselves and enjoy it, they understand what I'm talking about.
Tommy says, are you wishing you had anything from your storage unit?
Well, I ain't going to plug in here. So yeah, I wish quite a few things in my storage unit. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that stuff, but like my Instant Pot, but I did get that one working right. Okay, my Instant Pot, which is, it's expensive. It was like $100. And I bought a Thai, what would you say, a knockoff for what, $30? It works just as good. And so, yeah, but yeah, there's some things that I think about. If I start building, I'll want my chop saw.
They sell that here actually pretty cheap.
Yeah, well, they do. And like you said, what'd you get, a hand drill at Lazada for what, $50 and 2 batteries? It works
Not even
perfectly.
that. It was like $20 or like $700.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I mean, I'm not working on cars with it, but I mean, I've drilled.
Well, it's just like,
I put that TV on the wall. I didn't have my good drill. I left it with you, but I used that drill to anchor in the big giant bolts to hang the TV. So it worked just fine.
Wonderful. Yeah, and I like that store you got. What is it? What's the store you went into? Said it was 5-star.
Oh yeah, and I don't know why I didn't take you there. They had it done, but I didn't realize it was
it's probably
finished.
best that I didn't see that thing. I probably want to be toting stuff, more to stuff.
Yeah,
so was that another Home Pro or Global House?
It was a Global House, but they've kind of redid it, and now it's like better than Home Pro here. I don't know if they're doing that nationwide, but yeah.
Yeah.
Fire Ant says, I'm with her. Solo is the only way to fly.
Yeah, yeah, I'm thinking, I want to go see my mom next year, and you said you're not going back to the States. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I need to.
I'll go back anytime you want to go back. I was just thinking, hopefully we don't have to go back. I'm tired of going back there. But I mean, you just tell me when you want to go, and we'll make it happen. It doesn't really matter at this point, But I was hoping we could wait another year. But don't make it on my decision. Whenever you want to go, we just go.
I don't know. It just I have to see how Mom's doing. But yeah.
It doesn't matter to me at all. I mean, we want to travel outside as much as we can. So it only takes, a couple of days to get to the United States. It's just a matter of buying a plane ticket, I don't mind going and getting me some Mexican food and Whataburger, I don't care. But I really didn't want to go back, this year. I was going to try to put it off because we went back a couple of times last year, and then before that. So, but, it's whatever you want to do because of grandma, it's totally up to you. So
we'll see how she's doing. Of course, she says she's fine.
Well, it's a touchy subject to really talk about probably on the internet with a live group here, but she is 97 years old, so every day is probably
97 in May. She's 96 right now, but I can't
it'll
even
be
imagine being that old.
right. I
I mean,
couldn't
I'm
either.
70. Can you?
Every
90.
every minute's like a blessing, I don't,
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing. My goodness. Yeah, she's that
I'd
lady.
probably be annoying, making sure everybody knows I'm still alive. Of course, Paige would probably push me off into the Mekong, but 10 years earlier than
They,
that,
they
So
wheel you over there and let you see if you can
yeah,
swim.
yeah. She go, I don't know what happened to him. He said he wanted to go fishing. I don't know. Go check over there. He slipped and fell.
Um,
I don't know.
yeah, well,
uh,
so,
let's see. Vicky says Kara would fly back to the U.S. on her own, no problem. Yeah, if that's what she wanted to do, I guess you could, right?
well, yeah, I've been told all I can do is order me a wheelchair and they'll wheel me to one place to the next. That was really cool coming here. I told you to
Yeah,
get me a wheelchair. I didn't need the wheelchair, but I didn't want to really walk. I wasn't walking that well, so I didn't
yeah,
want to have to walk from one end to the airport to the other end. But
yeah.
it turned out well. I mean, that's pretty much where the journey began. After I sold my house, we got on the plane, got the wheelchair. We got on one of those carts they have. We were toted right to the front of the line. I was like, whoa,
Hmm.
same thing with immigration.
Yeah.
It was just like, wow. You hear all these stories and I'm like, it was so smooth. It was just amazing. It must have been meant to be. And then getting this place, it came at the right time. Everything was like clockwork. It was
Mhm.
perfect timing for everything.
CJ, good to see you. Yeah, that was the first time I've ever experienced that wheelchair thing, and we made a video on it. But I think when we were going through like Chicago, remember that lady was like bumping everybody to get out of the way when you were in the wheelchair, and me and Paige were walking behind her and you in the wheelchair, and I was like, I felt so bad that we were
I
cutting
know, because
through
you're
these
being
massive
toted up front
lines.
like you were
Yeah,
the Queen of England or something. Just go like this.
yeah, yeah.
It was something else. I mean, I didn't expect that, but it was wonderful. Everything went well.
Dark Brother is always got a lot of questions here. Kara, do you think you might ever upgrade to a real car so you can travel around farther from your house?
Uh, I don't know. I miss my car. My car's in Texas. I do miss driving my car, but I don't need to venture out too far. And like I said, I'd like to get on a train and go to Wuhan. And I don't need a lot of things. I'm pretty much a minimalist now, to some degree.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't be going shopping, toting anything back. If I need something, I have it ordered. But like, I'm not really looking to go drive somewhere.
yeah. Uh, Mark seems to be saying, Mom misses her car. Hint, clue, suggestions. I don't know. If Mom wants a car, she just gets a car, right? I mean, if you wanted a car, you just get a driver's license and you go get a car. I don't think there's like any. I had somebody comment to the other day, why don't you let Paige speak? Does she not speak English? Like I'm some kind of control freak. Like you're not driving a car, Mom, because I'm not going to allow you to drive a car. Like really, I
Well,
can stop you from doing that.
I've been
You know?
driving since I was 18. I've been driving, and I've never had a ticket or an accident. So that should tell you
Yeah,
something. But I don't need a car.
yeah.
If I did, yeah, I'd go buy me a car.
Dad
No.
says Dad says Mom's a minimalist except for the kitchen appliances.
Hey, I got to be comfortable and happy, right?
Yeah.
I got to do what I got to do to cook what I
Take
need.
care. Take care. Have a happy new year. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what people get the perception. Maybe it's the haircut or something that I'm controlling to everybody around me. But
No,
Paige
you're
Paige can
too.
Paige actually speaks she speaks 4 languages actually, and she speaks whenever the hell she wants to speak. I don't have any control over Paige. That's 100% for sure. So
No, she
she,
leaves it talking up to you. She don't need to say nothing.
yeah, I
You
talk too
know.
much anyway, but when she's around her friends, she's nonstop, blah 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 blah
Oh
blah
yeah,
too.
with her and Dick it together, it is. It's they're
Yeah,
glued to the hip. Yeah, they talk all the time. And then
yeah,
then when they're not together, they're on the phone talking to each other. You
yeah.
know, but she does talk. She can talk. You know, but no, you're a giving person. You're not. You don't. If someone asks for your suggestion on something, you probably tell them what your thoughts. And they're
Yeah,
wonderful. But no, you're not controlling.
yeah. I don't. If that's what you want, then so be it.
Yeah, I don't see the necessity. It's not necessary at this moment that I do that. Uh,
Lloyd Briggs says we don't have a car to have transportation. I love not having a car.
yeah, it is kind of nice. You don't have to pay insurance, and you don't have the maintenance. I mean, that's
Yeah,
the whole thing. I was so weighted down with doing maintenance on everything. That was very freeing to get, you know,
yeah.
to let
Paige,
go of.
Paige can speak Lao language. She can speak Thai. Obviously, she's lived in America for over 30 years, so she could obviously speak English, and she speaks Spanish. So
Yeah,
not 100% Spanish, but she worked where she worked at was mostly Hispanic. And when she went to school, and if anybody from Houston area knows A-Leaf, it's mostly Hispanic. So she learned Spanish there. So
yeah, yeah.
anyway. Yes, Chuck, maybe it's a haircut. Grow it long. Just kidding. I, I always, well, I had a nice haircut when I first got here. I just couldn't really get him to cut it the way I wanted to. And it was just a pain in the butt. And I said, hey, screw it. I'll cut it myself. And it's just been easy for me, and I don't really care. I wear little skimpy t-shirt, thin shirts and shorts and flip-flops all day.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
ain't
have
trying to impress anybody.
I don't have a worry in the world what anybody thinks that I look like.
Isn't that
So
wonderful? Isn't that a good feeling? You
yeah,
know, I say something about getting dressed to go somewhere, and everybody says, well, nobody cares.
yeah,
I mean, there's one thing I have to say that was kind of, I don't know what you would say about it, but I would even go into the mall, and
mm-hmm,
these people here in Thailand, not everybody, okay, but
mm-hmm,
they're happy, they don't care. It's like they have a closet full of shirts, they got a
mm-hmm,
closet full of pants, they go into to get a shirt, they grab a shirt, they go in to get the pants, they grab a pair of pants, nothing matches, you know, they got a
mm-hmm,
star shirt with striped pants or whatever, it doesn't match, not even the color,
mm-hmm.
and they just don't care. They go, hey, I got a shirt on and I got a pair of pants. What do you want from me? I watch these people and it's like, they don't care. They're just happy. You know, and that's really good. In
Yeah,
America, there's a lot of bullies because you don't have, Jordan tennis shoes on or
yeah,
whatever. They bully you but here it's like you wear what you want. It's okay. Everything's good. That's
yeah.
awesome. You know?
Yeah, it's unfortunate with the YouTube. I still have people constantly telling me
What they
things that
say, why don't you have a
I,
dress shirt on? When? Where? Why?
uh, I don't know. Yeah, you saw that comment. I don't know if it was being derogatory or not. I don't even remember the context of why he was saying that. But I asked
Yeah,
him, I said, why do I need to wear a dress shirt?
right. I
I don't
saw
quite
that.
understand that. But
I mean,
we don't live in that culture anymore, and it's unfortunate that
it's
I still have to
wonderful.
have people telling me constantly what they expect of me. But that's how they do it in America. They expect people to conform and be, if they're in the community, they need to act appropriate in the community or their group or whatever. And it's good here in Thailand because people here, they don't expect too much from you. Like I always say, foreigners can get away with it, a lot of stuff here because they don't expect you to really know anything about their culture, especially their language.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a free for all to be disrespectful, but it's just a matter of like, when I go visit back home and if I'm filming something, they're like, why are you, I had one guy stop me in the road. Why are you filming? And I'm thinking, why are you even stopping? Get the hell away from me. What, but they're so concerned about what's going on around them, what everybody else is doing. Are you breaking the law? You're doing, it's crazy there. And they don't do that here. As long as you're not affecting somebody else, you're not causing problems for other people, then you can pretty much do what you want to do here. It's always
Right.
the foreigners that's the problem. Not
Right.
all of them, maybe a small portion, but those are you know, the room's not full of mosquitoes, but there's a few and they're annoying the shit out of me right now. That's how it is. That's how it is with with some of these people.
Yeah.
You can have a whole group of positive people, but there's these annoying things flying around your head, like,
Right. Right. Right.
you know. So.
Yeah, I like the laid back atmosphere. You just, whatever, like you say, it's up to you, whatever. Well, it's up to you.
I mean, it is up to you here. It's, I never really, it was annoying to hear that all the time, especially for pay. Up to you. What do you mean up to me? Like, okay, I mean, I'm just going to go walk around in my underwear all day. I mean, what do you mean? Like, but now I understand. So, Rick, when I was young, I worried about what people thought of me. In middle age, I did not care about what people thought of me. Now I am old age and I realize nobody really thought about me at all.
Yeah. Yeah, they think too much. You think too much.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, we try to worry about what everybody thinks about us and, try to fit in somehow. And I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. You can just be yourself, an individual.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm going through comments. A lot of people wishing us Happy New Year. Thank you guys very much.
Yes, thank you.
Craig says, yes, one thing not to do is cause somebody to lose face by being disrespectful. Yeah, I think it's difficult sometimes for foreigners to create that scenario with Thai people, mainly because they don't really quite understand what we're saying. And I think they're very forgiving of us for not really understanding what's going on. So we could be angry at the bank or we can be angry at the immigration or in the grocery store line, but I think they're very forgiving. Now, if it was somebody like, let's say I could speak fluent Thai and I could tell them what I think is the problem, then it could be an issue, of a matter of losing face. But it's all about expressions and how we act, really, I think, with here to get somebody, a Thai person, to lose face. Like if you're in an aggressive manner, but it doesn't happen much, really. Well, not in the area where I live. It probably happens a lot in tourist areas, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, one of the best things you've said to me, which, I got a whole big list of wonderful things you've said, because I do listen to you. But, when you say just, don't worry about it. Just don't try to figure it out. Just, be happy. And, that's gone a long way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you overthink, you're just going to, it just affects you.
Right.
It just affects you, not anybody else. So why do you want to put those thoughts in your head?
Danielle Draper says, I'd love to know after a year your approximate living expenses, rent, food, and services, etc., compared to the U.S.
Huh.
In Australia, so many retired pensioners are finding cost of living at a critical point. So, I don't know. You had your own. My mom owned her own house. She was on like a fixed electricity bill. You pretty much frugally shopped. You didn't buy anything extravagant, so you didn't really have many bills yourself back in America, right?
Not really. I own my own house, so I didn't have a mortgage. I just had electricity. I wasn't on a fixed electricity bill, but I had I had to pay for my internet and all that kind of stuff. But I always had the little money I had money left over because I am frugal. I am still frugal.
Mhm.
I know when you and I used to go shopping, I go, how much is that? Because I didn't understand to buy, How much is that? I want to know how much that is in US. That's the only thing I know. And you'd say, well, what's your budget? I go, well, I don't know. I've always been on a budget. I don't know how to live. I seriously, when I was married to your dad, I used to budget way back then and we had money, but I'm
Mhm.
always on a budget. Always
Yeah.
on the budget. But you kept saying, well, what's your budget? But I couldn't get that, 1,000 baht sounded, oh my God, what's 1,000 baht? Like $1,000, but it's $30. So I finally figured it out a little bit, and I used to call my money monopoly money. What do I do with this
Mhm.
monopoly?
I think if you're always trying to relate it to what you're used to, you're never going to adapt. You just,
Right,
you
yeah. But that's natural, right? It's
yeah,
normal when
yeah.
you go to another country to try to figure. You got to figure it out. So that's what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out. But yeah,
But you have to know. You have to keep telling. You got to let it go. You got to say, well, how far is a kilometer compared to a mile? You just got
yeah,
to relate. You just got to relate. Okay, well, from here to the town is 7 kilometers. I know that. So
yeah.
eventually you won't try to do the calculation. So I get this question asked a lot, and CJ asked, when are you going to start your own YouTube channel?
Oh, I have no idea if I'm gonna ever do that. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not that, I'm not you. You're very interesting and you travel a lot and you show people this wonderful country. I mean, I don't travel. What am I going to do? Say, well, here I'm making my grits again. What kind of content can I have?
Hmm.
I think this is good that you can put me on every once in a while and everybody sees I'm still breathing and staying healthy and happy. So, what's the point of me having a channel? I don't know. I'm sending you little clips every once in a while when I can.
Yeah, I think I had you on my video today.
Yeah, you did.
Uh,
When I went walking.
yeah.
But I don't know what kind of, exciting content I could offer anybody. I'm not that.
When I do videos too, I think, oh, this is boring, but that's what people want to see, what's going on, everyday moments, like things that probably wouldn't matter to you. They're not
Yeah,
looking for, that, uh, like, something to get a million views. They just want to see what's going on because they want to experience it through you, or they possibly want to experience it in the future and kind of we like to see things before we do it. We're kind of scared about what's behind door number
right. It's the
two.
fear of
So
the
that's
unknown.
why people watch YouTube, so they can get a kind of a general idea of
Well, I
what it
know.
takes.
Yeah.
Gene says, do you take any blood pressure or cholesterol meds? I just killed another
Well, I
cat.
was taking, yeah, tell them about the blood pressure medicine. I've always had high blood pressure. Who knows? Maybe I was born with it. I don't know. But then they gave me, I don't know how many milligrams of, it was,
It
it
was
was very low. And
Well,
I had,
you had a 20 milligram, no, a 25 milligram that you were cutting in half.
yeah, because when I took the whole pill, the whole room spun around and I wasn't having none of that. So, yeah,
Well, I
so I
checked your
couldn't,
blood pressure a few times here at the house, and it was really low, really low.
yeah,
So, I mean, you can't cut it into four pieces, and the only thing they have here was a 50 milligram, and
right.
then so you were taking like 12 milligrams of
Yeah, what?
blood pressure
Yeah,
medication. So we took you off of it, and now you seem to be
I'm perfect.
operating
I mean, I'm
normally.
fine, you
So
know?
a lot of times people have high blood pressure because of their surroundings, their food, their diet, their weight,
Well, yeah,
uh,
well,
their
I'm 30 pounds
lifestyle.
over. Yeah, in Texas, I was totally stressed out, 30
Mhm.
pounds overweight. Then I fell and fractured my back. Wasn't doing too good. So, yeah, high blood pressure. Then they thought I had a stroke, which I didn't have a stroke,
Mhm.
but no. So, yeah, I don't see any sense in taking a 12 milligram or 10 milligram blood pressure pill. I don't know, but we check it. We check it.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not your
Beverly,
typical.
go ahead.
I'm not your typical old woman that goes to the doctor and takes
You're not
pharmaceuticals.
you're not average.
No,
Okay.
thank you. I'm definitely not average.
Stop sending me those average comparison stuff. You're my
Well,
mom. I
my
expect
sister
I
sent it
expect
to me.
better. I expect better of my mom, not
Yeah,
average.
yeah. Well, it took me a while to start walking. I mean, I always.
Beverly's here. Beverly says, when I lived in Chiang Mai, I became outrageously frugal unintentionally. I'd see something that was 38 baht and another something that was 45 baht, and I'd go for the 38 baht item
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. I do that too. It's like going getting a loaf of bread. Well, some of it's 45, and then we got the 32, and I don't see any difference. So I go, I'll take the 32, thank you. I'm still
Rick,
frugal.
Rick
I don't
says,
think I'll ever
Kara,
not be frugal.
Kara, your progress physically, emotionally, etc., is much better than when I first saw you on Chuck's videos. I wish you many years of excellent health and peace. That's
Well,
nice.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I am. I am 100% different than when I left the States.
Mitch
Yeah,
says that you're much too intelligent to have your own YouTube channel.
I don't know what does that mean. uh, oh well.
Going Grays really likes the walking path you have by the water.
It's beautiful, and nobody's out. That's another thing. It's not surprising. That's the way it is. But the Thai people don't like a tan. I was raised on the beach in Florida, and I love a tan. So if they all want to stay home because they want to be white, that's fine with me. But there's
Yeah.
nobody out there. There's nobody out there. It's so peaceful and wonderful at noon. Are you kidding me? Oh, so incredible. Yeah. And it's a really pretty place.
So I have to make an announcement. I discovered last night, and a few people had told me this, but the food porn channel, I had to change back to No Time to Be Hungry because I was trying to search for it on the TV and it wouldn't come up. Oops, I just killed myself. Hang on a second. Hang on, there I am. Yeah, it wouldn't pop up. So I don't know why. I guess because of the food porn, but there's other videos with food porn and this and that. So I had just went ahead and just put it back to No Time to Be Hungry. So, but I'm going to still change the content to something a little bit different. So hopefully it works. If not, I don't know. We'll figure something else out.
Yeah,
I like the cooking channel. It's fun, but it's no fun if there's nobody watching it. So just got to
does
got to keep doing it.
does Mafia know how to make sweet and sour chicken?
Probably. She likes to try different things. Here's the problem with Mafia and them is they talk too much during the video. And it's not that they're talking, it's just that they're talking about stuff that I can't have on my channel. It's in Thai and and I can't have stuff talking about politics or COVID or other things, and they just nonstop and like and it's difficult for me to try to edit it out and keep the content,
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I was trying to just get them to not say anything while they're cooking, and even that's hard. So
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. It's
Gotta
difficult.
muzzle them up. Well, I've been craving sweet and sour chicken, so me and my chicken. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graham says, Kara, if you were to take a vacation somewhere, where would it be? Or are you all good with all that you have right there in Prachuap?
Who needs I said I'm on a continual vacation here. I mean,
Yeah.
who needs? How can you? You've taken me to some beautiful places, even down south from here. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care to go to the tourist sites of the world. It just don't. I don't know why it don't interest me, but it don't. I just want to be happy and healthy and and do what I got to do every day. I don't know. Maybe I got a problem, but I'm a homebody.
You're not. There's a lot of people that I have met that don't like to. Ron's not here. He's a good example. I can't pick on him too much because he's not here today. But he traveled with us on an island, had a great time. But he's not the type of person to roam around. He did a lot of traveling in his life, and he likes to travel. He likes to, but just getting out there and doing it, nah, he just changes his mind. But even Klaus, Klaus liked to travel around with us. But as
Yeah,
Klaus got a little bit older too, he likes to just lay in his hammock and read a book.
right. He
But
does.
it's not for everybody, and that's like my lifestyle is not for most. I think I don't understand why I am the way I am, and I'm happy Paige also is the way that I am, but I don't want to settle down. I want to keep experiencing new things, and not everybody should expect you to be like me, But if I would be happy to take you, not too far down to the beach or wherever you want to go, But I don't think you like traveling in the car too much.
No, I don't. No, I get stiff when I travel in the car. And I've been in, like I said, when I was growing up, I was in the car constantly, so that kind of
Yeah.
ruined it for me, you know. But yeah.
Tommy
Mm.
wants to know what your favorite Thai fruit has been so far.
Well, that restaurant you took me to over there has the fried rice, chicken fried rice, and the chicken on the grill. That was,
The Isan restaurant.
yeah, that was really good. That's been my favorite so far. You
But
know.
he said fruit, Thai fruit.
Oh, Thai fruit.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, mango's my favorite fruit. Happens to be linked with Thailand too. Fruit.
You did try durian. You were all right with
I
durian,
did
huh?
try durian, and it was very good. I don't know what the big brouhaha is about it. Maybe the smell. I didn't have to smell it, but you bought some at one of the beach places we were at, and you got the video. It was very good, very good. I think when people keep saying, "Well, it smells like what," crap.
I
Then
have
it,
I've had a
huh?
lot of suggestions on my cooking channel about what they'd like to see, and this I shared ingredients and even had dialogue, but nobody was watching it anyway, so I was just trying to do something different. But Laura says on my food videos, I'd like to request that you tell us the ingredients that you're being used and what the food items are called in English and in Thai.
That's a
Well,
lot of work.
it is, but what I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to make you hungry. Like I'm just trying to do a
Yeah, no time to
visual,
be hungry. You sure make
just
them
trying to
hungry.
a vision. It's not. I don't want to do the cooking channel. Like nobody's interested in the cooking channel. I've already done that, and when you're at a restaurant or something and trying to find out what the ingredients is in every single thing, it's difficult to do. Um, for me anyway. So I just wanted to try to make a video showing some awesome food, and it might not be for everybody, but I just I couldn't get any traction with the other one, and it was I was putting in ingredients and typing all this stuff in. It was very very difficult, but
It's
just
very
use
time consuming.
the videography of the awesome food. I want to show the food, and I like that aspect of it, and I'm going to try it. And if it were like every now and then, I'll put some ingredients on the bottom of what it is. That's okay. But I
Yeah.
don't know. It's work in progress. But I will, Laura. I will put some ingredients every now and then. But I don't know.
What's the dish I like with the cashews?
Oh, that's a gai pat met makmoan. It's a fried uh, cashew nut chicken.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Steve Pavey says, I'm buying the 50% off specials at the max value and feeling bad as seen as a cheap falang. But
Uh,
it's what I've always done at home, Australia too. It's just me. I don't worry about what anybody thinks about you anyway. Who cares?
yeah, remember I was in one of the stores, I think Big C, and I said, I have to buy this pillow. I need a pillow, and it's on sale.
Yeah.
Every time I look at something, it's on sale. How many times did you hear me say that? It's on sale. I need it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I guess that's why I'm in the place I am now, right? Because I've been frugal. I didn't care.
If the picture's bad, world peace, try refreshing your internet or something. I think it might be on your end. So, let's see. Aussie Anthony, enjoy both of your channels. Would love to visit Thailand later this year. It's going to be a good year.
Yeah, it's been getting a little busy here, but yeah.
Longling Erickson says Klaus is a famous Swede. He can make meatballs with you.
Well, I can't eat Swedish meatballs, but yeah. One of my, is it a step grandfather? My dad's mom married a Swedish man, and they had Swedish meatballs all the time. And now I found out, they put pork in it, and I don't eat pork, but the smell of Swedish meatballs make me ill because I was made. Huh?
I already told Mitch to keep his Swedish meatballs away from you. So.
Yeah, no Swedish meatballs.
Bobby Diggs says the last thing YouTube needs is another cooking show. Well, thanks for the advice, Bobby. I'm sure you would know. Yeah, there's a lot of things on YouTube that I don't watch, but it's amazing. Some of the weirdest stuff on the internet, they got like millions of subscribers and millions of views. So
Right.
just because I don't like it doesn't mean that somebody else might not like it. Like people, it's weird. They like to watch people eat food. You ever seen that on the internet?
No, I wouldn't.
Like smacking, crunching, and
why would they want to do that? That's nasty.
I know, but it's just I don't know what it is, but there's millions of people that watch that, and like that is repulsive,
Is that like a food fetish?
It could be. But
hey,
whatever.
I love YouTube. That's my new husband, and Google. I had to look at when I was in the States and I had a problem in my kitchen. I looked it up on YouTube how to fix my kitchen sink, and it told me exactly what I needed. So, it's wonderful.
Yeah, I get people all the time, and they're telling me. It's like they tell me their entertainment needs, of what I should do on my content or what I shouldn't do or this and that. But I just find it strange sometimes, if you, not everything is going to be for everybody all the time.
No, absolutely not.
Sometimes people are very unforgiving. Maybe they're just so spoiled on their entertainment needs,
Well, they should be able to find it, just maybe not on your channel or anybody's,
I mean, everything comes and goes. People come and go from my channel. It's to be expected, I know it's difficult to try to conform something to fit everybody. It's just not going to happen. So there's
if you do that, then if you conform to one person, then another person would be upset. So why bother? Just be you, as wonderful as.
If you don't like a cooking channel, then don't watch the cooking channel. It's okay.
Yeah, why do you want a cooking channel for?
It's no problem. It's no problem. We're not going to stay on too much longer, Mom. I know you're busy. You got a lot of stuff to do today.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I got to go walking.
Captain Photon. Are you looking forward to your cruise, Chuck? I'm going on a Radiance out of LA soon. Not really thinking about it, to be honest with you. We've already paid for it. It's going to be a while from now. So I'm just excited about our next journey always, Yeah, we had to kind of pre-plan. It's not something I normally do, but because of the cost of something like this, it's better to pay for it sooner than later, unfortunately. But who knows what'll happen by that time? Maybe something will keep us from going, but who knows? But I'm not really excited or anything. It's going to happen. Every day's a vacation for me. So,
Isn't that wonderful to live that way?
yeah.
But that's one thing I would like to do is to cruise. I love cruises.
Well, they have a lot of cruises out of Singapore. We should do that. Like Singapore is a really quick flight. They have a lot of really cool food in Singapore, and we could just spend 2 or 3 nights in Singapore and then take a cruise out of Singapore. If you want to do that, we can make that happen, but probably not. Maybe not this year. Maybe next year might be better for when things get back to 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of cruises outside of Singapore, which is not far from Thailand. We should do that. Or when we go back home, if you want to take a Caribbean cruise or something, we could do that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, we can do that. Well, we did that. Remember, where did we go? Where did you go with us to? Was it Mexico?
Well, we went to Then we go to Mexico.
I don't remember. We went to. Did we go to Belize too, or?
Yeah, I don't know about Belize. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been to Belize with you. I've been there once only.
But that was a fun cruise. What was it, like 10 days we did, huh?
Yeah, we went. I love cruises. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ocean is my place. If I could come back, I would come back as a mermaid.
Dan said, "This must bring you comfort to hear Carol laugh and smile. Things have turned out excellent." Well, been around Mom, 99% more than she's actually on the camera. So, I know Mom is happy. I can see it. She's had an adjustment period, but Mom, I think the best thing for you was like giving up your responsibilities that you had that were kind of weighing on top of you. And I think once you got rid of that, even in America, I could see the change in you.
Yeah, because that was extremely stressful, and you just gotta let it go. I gave everything away, and you helped me with that, and what's a couple more bucks, So I just gave all the contents of my house away, and I was, like I said, ready for a big change. And I probably lost more than 30 pounds now that I've been away from all that stress. But it does put weight on you on all kinds of ways.
Hey, one more thing. Hey, Bobby, when you're done here, go cook on like cooking channels and see how many millions of people watch maybe their recent videos or how many subscribers. Hey, buddy, if you don't like it, it's the same, then don't watch it. There's I don't know how many people are on the planet that have different interests. So I don't think they're going to kill food channel. Oh, we've done it. We fried chicken before. We're done. What's next? Let's do something. Let's hunt rabbits or something. Let's make shit out of cardboard. I mean, everything gets old after a while. Same with the comments. Let's see. Going Grays. I want to see Mafia make Chuck spicier and spicier food until it hits his limit. I mean, I can eat raw chili peppers, so I don't know if you can make raw chili. Maybe if you dip it in chili powder. I don't know. I've had to kind of lay off the spicy stuff, though. It was hurting my gut, so I've been kind of going medium.
Did you eat some Indian food while you were here that bothered you?
Yeah. I think it kind of. I was bleeding, remember? Because I don't know. It settled in my stomach, and I like ate through my. I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital, but yeah.
But
No.
did you tell them really spicy, and they did it for you?
Oh yeah, they made it super spicy, but it was the first bite. I was like, oh, I'm going to regret this. But if you eat spicy food, it's like you can't stop. It's like addictive. You keep eating and eating and eating. So, David, thank you very much. But after that, actually, is when I stopped really eating really spicy stuff, or trying not to eat much. That doesn't work out, though. I usually do. Everybody's just saying hello. Black Coffee from Toronto's leaving. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Here's a question from Dark Brother. Kara, is your monthly living expenses much below your monthly? Is your monthly living expenses much below your monthly income? How much can you save every month?
Well, after furnishing this apartment, now it's kind of, I don't have to do that. That was, not expensive, but that took some money. And now I'm just paying, like I said, just my little bitty electric bill and my teeny tiny water bill.
Yeah.
So I have money, money left over, and I don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's see if we got any more questions here. Laura says, I'm not really interested in a cooking, excuse me, cooking video. I just would like to know what's and what you're eating. Okay. I don't know how to really answer that, but maybe you just need to Google like ingredients or something. I guess if you knew the dish was like, some of the dishes, like, I don't know, like pakapao, spicy. I don't know what that translates to in English. I guess you could just Google ingredients on, green chicken curry or something like that. I don't know. Excuse me. Thanks, Chuck. I was going to say something, but did not want to say something on your live stream. Okay. Alrighty then. Wadman, Kara's living room looks clean, tidy, and comfortable.
It is absolutely fabulous. Yes, and I have beautiful white, I don't know, off-white floors, and they're very nice. Yeah. Chuck
Fern, I
wanted to
think
get me a maid, right?
What's that?
Said you wanted to get me a maid, but I said, no, this house is small. I think I can handle it, and I have. But thank you. What woman says I don't want a maid? I don't know. Like I said, I'm different.
Fern,
But
we answered this question earlier, Fern, about what's the best thing about Thailand is that the people were happy and it's kind of stress-free here.
it's very easy to live here. It's very easy to live here.
Bobby's laughing out loud. I hear you, Chuck. I was responding to a comment made to me, brother. It's all good. Nobody cares. Okay. I missed that. Sorry to interrupt your commenting. I didn't catch that. Let's see here. Dark Brother, Kara, you didn't lose much giving away all of your stuff in America. Your house would have gone down in price by 20% if you kept it by now.
Yeah,
you never,
huh?
you never know. You never know what the future is gonna. I mean, I think people worry so much about what ifs. Well, let me wait here. Let me do this and do that. And I think, like we said before, if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. We didn't really know. I was amazed at how much you got for your house. I didn't think you were going to get a fraction of that.
Right, and I sold in 2 days, and it was a perfect timing. Everything was perfect timing. It amazes me. Yeah. You just have to let it go. I mean, hanging on to stuff, it just doesn't mean anything. Stuff don't mean nothing, but your life does. And it bothered me in the beginning when I was getting rid of stuff. But after I got rid of it and ran down the road to go get on a yacht in League City.
Yeah.
No, I was so happy. I wasn't upset or nothing. I just took off and went going down the road, and I felt totally relieved. So, your stuff don't matter. Your stuff means nothing. It's like now I have everything I need, and, it's not hard at all to get back what the things you need, not the things, maybe a few things you want, but I just have what I need to, to make sure that I can cook and do what I need to do. But yeah, but I love this little apartment. I couldn't ask for anything better. It was meant to be, for sure. Just kind of make up your mind. I'm going to do this because I want to be happy.
Let's see. Mark says you need a green screen to protect a green background.
Oh, really?
Let's see here. T's in the house. You met T. He came to the Thanksgiving party. T's the Thai teacher with his Thai wife.
Yes, yes.
I told you he kind of reminds me of Michael. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah. Hey.
Let's see. Yeah, the weather.
Yeah.
My mom said the weather's good there.
The what?
The weather's good and
the weather's amazing. It's perfect. It can get a little hot, but I'm used to hot. I lived in Texas. Summer there's are really bad.
Sanjay wants to know if this is a virtual background or is it your living room? It looks.
It's my living room.
Like
it does look like a virtual background, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's beautiful. I'm very happy with it. Oh, my green.
Let's see. Soul Sound, hi Chuck. How long do you think the Kia will last, and the temperature, or when you would have to replace the batteries? I don't know. I mean, how do you know these things? I mean, I don't know. We just have to wait and see. Hopefully, it gives us a sign that the batteries. There's 4 of them, so one of them goes bad. I'm going to change them all. But I don't know. How do you predict things like that? So I see these little things. There's a few of them in our neighborhood, and they fly up and down the road nonstop all day. They get well used. So who knows?
Yeah, and I keep mine underneath my porch and under the shade. So
yeah,
it's doing me fine.
Yeah. Well, all right, Mom. I'm so happy that this live stream all worked out. We were able to
push the button.
Yeah, to tell everybody, how things are going. Maybe we can do it again. I don't know. We pretty much talked about everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Just that I'm very happy. Very, very happy.
Yeah. I think that's a given. I mean, people can see it in your appearance, your attitude. Yeah. I mean, only do what makes sense to you. And, my mom's not forced to do anything. I think, she didn't really know about Thailand. I think it just made sense for this next part of her life, because I mean, we probably, I don't know how many things we talked about back and forth on suggestions on America, what we could do for your next journey, and it just, none of it was appealing to you, and none of it made sense.
No.
So,
yeah, and everything's, with all the inflation and everything, it totally didn't make sense. But
yeah.
You don't worry about that here. You don't worry about nothing but getting up in the morning and having your coffee and enjoying your day. That's the simple life.
I mean, my mom's never going to run out of money. She's always going to be fine. She doesn't have to worry about anything. I take care of all of her finances pretty much. She asks me all the time, well, how is this? Or you can check yourself. You got the app on your phone. But you're still worried a little bit. But I said, stop worrying about it. Everything is fine. Whatever you need, just do it. Just get it. You're in a place right now where you just need to be happy, enjoy the moment, and don't worry about what might come, what might not come. It doesn't matter at this point. We'll just deal with it day to day, So,
yeah.
But anyway, it was awesome to see you this morning, and yeah, you have any outgoing words for everybody? Some words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. they don't have a wonderful son like you that I love the way you think. You know, I guess your subscribers love the way you think, and you need to keep thinking. You know, just live your life and enjoy it. And whatever obstacles, well, just let it go.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, all right, guys. Again, happy next year, or this year, actually. Happy New Year for everybody. And we'll try to do this again maybe in a week or so. Me and Paige might slip out on an adventure. I'm not sure once I get my, I think next week I'm going to do my extension deal. And then we got Chinese New Year coming up. So we got a little bit of time before that. And who knows? I don't know what's going to happen, but I can't sit here all day. But maybe we'll try to do something here next week again, or in a couple weeks, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you, Mom.
Oh, you're welcome. I enjoyed it, and enjoy your wonderful subscribers, and hopefully they hit that like button, right? Give them a minute to do that. How many likes you got? How many people are you talking to?
Looks like we have 336 likes, but I think they all like you.
Oh, well, I like them too. You have some wonderful people that, on your channel.
Yeah.
They're all wonderful.
Mom is a little bit more reserved, I think, on the internet than I am. I just kind of regurgitate my thoughts, which it's not always paid off for me. Well, sometimes it has, but I don't really know where I get that from. I think I get that from my grandpa, because my dad's not really, he's a very quiet person too.
Yeah.
He kind of keeps everything inside, which I think is not good. But my grandpa, now, he would definitely spout off in a second. So yeah. Maybe it got bounced to me somehow. But anyway, whatever.
Stay who you are. Be true to yourself. Yeah. You do you, and let everybody else do themselves. Yeah.
All right, Mom. Love you. Thanks, guys. Love all of you. And we hope you watch today's video. So I'm flooding the internet with all kinds of stuff. I might even do another cooking video, Bobby. You can enjoy that too. All right.
I'm gonna fix me some eggs and some of those grits with cheese. Mm-hmm.
All right, Mom.
Yeah, you have breakfast. Love you. Bye, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.